Welcome to the GameRamble video review for the Zachtronics Solitaire collection, narrated by me, Darkcloud. As always, the full text version of this review can be found on the GameRamble website linked below. The TLDR for the Zachtronics Solitaire collection is that it delivers exactly what it promises in the name, with 8 polished and very addictive variations of Solitaire. 7 of these titles were originally launched as mini-games for Zachtronic titles released between 2016 and 2022, but the collection also includes one new variation. The convenience of having all these titles as part of one collection is excellent, and the updated 4K graphics are also a big plus. While Solitaire fans will have a blast with this collection, it's also accessible enough to appeal to new players looking for a way to kill some time. Gameplay receives a 9 out of 10. All of the Solitaire variations included in this collection are very polished and highly addictive. Graphics receives a 9 out of 10. Each game in the collection has its own unique look and the overall presentation is very good. Sound receives a 9 out of 10. The music is excellent, which is good as you'll be hearing the tunes for hours while playing. The overall score for the Zachtronics Solitaire collection is 9 out of 10. And now for the full review. Although known for puzzle games, typically with a programming twist, Zachtronics fans will know that the developer also has a penchant for creating addictive Solitaire-based mini-games. There is usually one of these Solitaire games tucked away with each of Zachtronics' releases. It wouldn't be a lie to say that many fans have kept at least 1 or 2 Zachtronics games installed even after completing them, purely to have easy access to the mini-games. Thankfully, Zachtronics has released all 7 of their Solitaire games in one handy package, and even threw in a new tarot-themed one exclusive to the collection. The Solitaire games are presented in order of difficulty, with Savoyama Solitaire, originally included with Last Call BBS, up first. It is a reimagined version of Klondike that feels like the classic version included with Windows. Next is Sigmar's Garden, a tile matching game using the symbols from Opus Magnum. This is followed by Proletariat's Patience, the asymmetric Solitaire variant from Exapunks. Another interesting variant is Cribbage Solitaire, initially found in Mobius Front 83. It uses a modified version of cribbage rules and cards based on a Cold War aircraft recognition deck. Moving on, there's Cluj Solitaire, initially included with Moloch Syntes and notable for allowing players to cheat by placing cards wherever they want. Bumping up the difficulty slightly is Kabufuda Solitaire, a variant of Solitaire that served as a minigame in Eliza, using Japanese Kabufuda cards. Shenzhen from Shenzhen IO uses a free color deck and is a freestyle inspired variant based on Mahjong tiles. Last up is the exclusive title Fortune's Foundation, a very challenging Solitaire variant featuring a deck of tarot cards. Completing it is one of the toughest challenges in the collection, but players are presented with their fortune if they manage to do so. All the games are presented in the same look and style as they originally appeared, but have been updated with new 4K graphics. The difficulty rating for each game is also shown, along with some information about what inspired their creation. The interface is clean and straightforward, which makes it easy to get straight to the games and get playing. Players can toggle the display mode and window size, set the display quality and choose to turn the display zoom on or off. In addition, players can choose between Arabic or Roman for the tarot numerals. Each title retains its original audio and sound effects and players can adjust the volume of both. Even after spending hours playing each version of Solitaire, we weren't sick of the music, although a few of the tunes got stuck in our heads. The games are played with a mouse and the player can choose between the default click and hold method for moving cards and clicking then clicking. We would have liked some stat tracking for the games, but the game only keeps track of your wins. The Steam achievements are reserved for winning 1, 10 and 100 games. All of the games included in this collection were initially designed as a break from the game they were included with, but they are all thoroughly addictive in their own right. The collection is nice for having all of them in one place, and is also great for Solitaire fans who might not necessarily be into the types of puzzle programming games Zachtronics is known for. Of course, all these games are also perfect for the Steam Deck. While we played most of the games as part of their original releases, we still found ourselves hooked on this collection. One of the biggest draws is Fortune's Foundation, which might be the most challenging Solitaire variant we've ever played. It's a variant of Fortress, so the entire deck is laid out. It features many cards, making it very easy to get stuck quickly. Fortune's Foundation is also the only Solitaire game in this collection with an undo button, but its use is limited. Winning a game of Fortune's Foundation requires players to think much further ahead than most Solitaire games, but winning is very rewarding. Overall, the Zachtronics Solitaire collection is a must-have title for Solitaire fans, especially those with a Steam Deck. The inclusion of Fortune's Foundation also makes it worthwhile for those who already own all these games as mini-games. Accessing all of them in one location is very convenient, although it is a pity that Nerds Online was omitted, as it is a title that deserves a lot more attention. As with all Solitaire games, it is possible to sink a ridiculous amount of time into the Zachtronics Solitaire collection without even realizing it. However, this collection is hard to beat in terms of value for money, as it will keep fans busy for ages. Thanks for joining me for the Zachtronics Solitaire Collection PC review. Remember to like, subscribe and share. Until next time.